manager for Dominos Pizza.
Oh, you're the general
You
manager.
can film, but I don't think I feel comfortable with you filming.
Okay, so I'll
Right?
just
You can
all
film
right.
yourself. You can record the conversation.
Okay.
You can film yourself,
Okay.
right? It's not a problem. I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not that handsome, so I don't want to film myself.
I'm not that handsome either. You know
I
what
think you're
mean?
more handsome than I am. All right.
All right. So, Matt Pedro.
Pedro.
Matt Pedro.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Pedro. So, can you tell me a little bit about your work history? Because I'm trying to I'm looking at your resume here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the most recent ones in the bottom?
Yes, Linden.
Okay,
I
Linden's
did
the
it.
most recent.
I have to
Okay.
fix that because I did it.
Okay, because I read it the opposite way. I was like, wait, hold on.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
going from 2020
That was
to
my
22. Okay, got it. All right, so you currently work at Linden.
I was working there.
Oh, you were working there. You just currently resigned?
Yes.
Okay.
Slow business.
Slow business?
Right.
Linden. What does Linden Distributors do?
We deliver. We always come by over here. I know you've seen us. We always come by over here and deliver the foods to
Oh,
you.
what is it? Is it
It's
frozen?
distribute frozen
Oh, okay.
produce.
Okay, produce and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so Linden. Well, when did you stop working there? Was it about May 22 to July?
That was on September 3rd.
September 3rd. Oh, so just recently.
September 3rd or 4th.
September.
Oh.
Okay. June,
Oh, okay.
July. Okay, and you were a delivery driver over there, right?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your responsibilities.
Well, we deliver the frozen and produce and some dry products to a chain of restaurants and
Mhm.
Oh,
bakeries.
just come there.
And we gotta, deliver it, maintain its,
Oh.
handle
Temperature,
with
right?
care,
Handle with care, yeah.
and
gotcha.
all that stuff.
Are any foods like maintained at a certain temperature?
Yes, when it comes to that, I can't remember. I can't tell you. I've went to culinary art school
Mhm.
back in the mainland.
How was that?
I worked in a galley. It was beautiful. But you have to take a refreshment course every year. So often, when it comes to the numbers, the degrees and temperatures, I can't remember
Mhm.
it specifically.
Yeah, there usually is
45
temperature-
degrees and
41 and below.
41 and below, and
for most chilled products when you transport. There's some products that can go above it, like in like 43 to 45. I think I think that's like hard chilled eggs.
right.
If I remember correctly, it's all in serve safe, right? And temperature danger zone. When products are between the ranges of I believe above 41 through 130, 135.
135.
Or 130. Yeah, 135. So that's considered or 125. 125. So that's considered the temperature danger zone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The temperatures are really important,
Yes.
and the reason why it's really important is because food safety is really important. To me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in the temperature danger zone, bacteria starts to grow rapidly. You know.
Salmonella, E. coli.
hmm And it most rapidly grows between 70 and 125 degrees.
Right.
That's the most
That's a
rapid.
danger zone.
Yeah. The minimum internal cooking temperature for things like vegetables is 135. Then it proceeds to go up from there. Like for example, poultry is at 165. 155 is, I believe 155 is like your casserole and stuff like that. 145 is your whole meats.
The whole meats.
Yeah. When temperatures are important.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially working in the restaurant
Right.
industry, right? It's very important because if you don't, when you're serving the masses, you need to ensure food safety,
Right.
paramount number one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So can you tell me a little bit about the operations, the daily operations? So I know you do your deliveries and whatnot, but operationally, do you do like how do you set up prior to you departing?
Oh, it changes every day.
It changes every day.
Every day it changes.
Okay. All right. So I know the delivery routes changes.
Yeah, everything changes. You don't know if you're gonna do north, south, and then you don't know if you're gonna load the van first, or to do it after, or wait for the invoice, or wait go ahead and load the van, or
Are there different
it just
procedures
changes.
for?
Things change every day.
Are there different procedures for delivering like different types of product?
It depends.
It depends.
Depends on what they orchestrate.
Like with products that need to be chilled, right?
Yeah.
Those things need to be transported differently.
Yes, when I was delivering at Cisco, I was always worried about the cheese, and I was getting like OCD about the.
Oh yeah, OCD is what we need. You know, what I mean?
And
OCD
then
for
I
sure.
was getting worried about the.
Mhm.
And then it's a long story. It's
Mhm.
kind of funny. Well, when I came back from Linden, as you know, I came out of the streets and I worked with Linden.
Okay.
So, I was just, going with what they're doing, learning what they are, how they operate.
Yeah.
Then and then I'm trying to I'm doing the way I deliver, what I feel more comfortable serving the people. I fix that.
Mhm.
I fix that. What I think is better. I'm not an expert. I just feel like what is better. I do forget, like for example, the eggs. You gotta deliver that right away,
Mhm.
especially if you don't have a chill van. I
Yeah.
do forget because we're in the
We're in the tropical weather, right?
Yeah,
Tropical climate.
and,
Temperatures are pretty hot here.
and we were when I was delivering, it was always like we got to do this. We don't have that much time. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, whatever's orchestrated, I got to rush.
Okay.
So that
So when you say you change things a little bit for what do you think?
what I
is
think
best?
is more safer, what is
Like what-
better. But
Give me some
I make
examples.
mistakes too. I'm not
Yeah, of
perfect.
course we all we're human beings. We all make mistakes.
Right.
We improve every day. We refine every day, and if
Right.
we don't, then we're not doing what we need to do. I think. I'm not
Yeah.
doing my job if I'm not improving every day. If I'm not growing, if I'm not changing with the times, right? So yeah, give me some examples of the things that I guess operationally that you changed that you felt like was a lot better.
Well, whatever I try to fix, it gets like I said with the orchestrations, everything I try to fix,
Mhm.
it's being changed up. Like I don't got that much time to do this. I don't got that much time to fix this. I don't got that much time. It's like give me the invoices. I don't want to get too much into that, but
No, okay.
It's-
But
it's-
no changes to
the invoices, yes.
No, I mean invoices. Never mind. But like the one thing that I'm just focusing on, right? It's just the operations part of it, where it's the safe transportation and delivery of food. You know what I mean? That's what I'm just focusing on.
Like again I said depends.
Mhm.
Our van is jam packed to even the front seat we're loading it.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I'm still grateful. I would have been on the streets, still be on the streets digging trash if it wasn't for them. So I'm still grateful that they gave me a job.
Okay, I got you. Understand.
It's either doing that or digging trash in the streets,
No, okay. I
or
understand.
getting beat up by a bunch of gangs when you open up your mouth
Why?
for standing up for
Wow,
yourself.
What's going on? Is everything okay with you?
Yeah.
Well, that's,
when I write the book, I'll give you a copy.
When you read the book, you'll give me a copy. Make
I'm
sure it's a signed copy.
Yes, I will.
Okay, well, if we need. I hope everything's all right. Violence is never the thing
No,
that we
it's
want
not.
to
It's not.
resort to, right?
And he's watching.
Who's watching?
Heavenly Father.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Love and light.
Yep. For sure. Okay, so before Linden Distributors, I see you were at Cisco.
Yes, Cisco.
What is Cisco? Is a food?
It's the same. Same thing. We deliver frozen and dries.
Okay, it's another distributor.
Right.
Okay. Operationally, same thing, same job title, same everything.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Same operations.
Same
method-
orchestrations
method,
was
okay.
yes. Same orchestrations.
All right. So why did you leave Cisco?
Over
for Linden?
over
Linden?
paperwork.
You left them over paperwork.
I was let go over paperwork.
You were let go because of paperwork, like not completing your paperwork.
No,
or-
it was I was getting upset because the paperwork that I had wasn't the same. It was changed, and then
Oh.
they said there was a missing item. I said that's not the paperwork I had yesterday. So there was an argument about that,
Oh, okay.
and then so anyways that was it. I give it to God. I don't want
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Like you said,
And
human
I
beings,
worked-
We make mistakes, right?
I worked hard. I worked
Mhm.
hard, and I wanted to keep that job, wanted to
Mhm.
get my independence, stay off the streets,
Mm-hmm.
and losing that job ended making me end up go back to the streets, caused depression, caused. But anyways, I don't want to get too much into
No,
that.
sure, sure, sure. You know, so what's your, so why did you leave Linden Distributors then?
Business
So
is slow.
business was slow.
Yeah.
So were they cutting back hours?
According to them, they're changing business.
Changing. So you were, is it furlough the right word?
No, just let go.
You just let go.
Yeah.
Okay. But not for any type of disciplinary or
No.
or nothing like that. Okay. But you were in good relations with them, right?
Yes, the operations manager is a very good friend of mine. I know him a while back, so
Okay. Do you have him listed here as a reference?
yes, he's in there.
This one's J. Cruz.
Yes.
Okay, and this is correct contact details, right? Okay. All right. Okay, so before that, you were working at Guam Flight Services,
That was part time.
part time.
Yes.
Okay, part time work. And you were working there for about 6 months, right?
Well, in the span, I only went in 4, 5 times.
4 or 5 times within a 6 month period.
Yes, because it's like on call part time.
On full part time.
Yeah.
And what was your duties and responsibilities there? Load and offload cargo, refuel
Yes.
refuel aircraft.
Only once I did,
Oh, only once.
but Ray was trying to make me, work
Mhm.
out, be trained for that part.
No, for the refueling of aircraft.
And
Because that's jet fuel, right?
right, yes.
Yeah, that's like not like a regular fuel. But I would assume. I'm not sure. Okay. Before that, you're based in construction, right?
Right.
All right. So that the last one, the very last one is 2020. So as far as food and beverage industry, other than the working at the distributors, right? No real experience in food and restaurant industry, right?
Only in the
Food and beverage.
merchant marines and working for Charlie up here.
Charlie.
Watanabe?
I don't know.
Charlie Watanabe? Mr. Sushi.
Mr.
He
Sushi.
used to have that shop up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were a merchant marine. Okay. Was it a restaurant?
No, we made sandwiches and then we had a delivery driver that brings those sandwiches and other I just remember the sandwiches and
Mhm.
other
They sell at the mom and pop store,
foods
right?
to mom and pop stores or to
Oh,
the
okay,
gas
okay,
stations.
okay.
To the gas
Oh, okay.
stations.
So that was just somewhere up here, right? They had an operation. Did you while you were working there? What was your role?
I was his kitchen. I was a kitchen helper.
Kitchen helper. Okay, so I'm guessing there was a kitchen manager, right?
Yes.
Was there?
hot-
Talk to me about So now I know you have a little bit of experience working in the kitchen, right?
Mhm.
Talk to me a little bit about the food safety practices in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's like the cross contamination.
Cross contamination, yeah. Cross contamination is one.
Always
Tell me what the cross
rinse,
contamination is.
sanitize, wash,
Rinse, sanitize, wash. Yes, sanitation is very important.
and cross contamination. The foods, the vegetables. You cannot use the same cutting board.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
and then
Alright.
that's pretty much it. The temperature thing, I wasn't really much into that. We're working over there.
Mhm.
That wasn't a big deal. Working in the merchant marines, yes, that was.
Well, it's a merchant marine.
Yes,
right? You know.
we had
So,
to. We always had refreshment courses because
Yeah.
we had to keep reminding us what temperature, this and that.
Yeah. For sure. Temperature is definitely really important. Okay. Oh, wait, so let's talk a little bit about the job here. You have a driver's license?
Yes,
Yes. Okay. Do you have a vehicle?
yes,
Okay. Vehicle registered and insured.
and registered and insured.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. You have a health certificate.
Yes, I do.
Health certificate's up to date?
Yes, it should be. It was at Cisco when I last had it. It's 1 year or 2 years for a health certificate.
I believe it's renewed every year, if I'm not mistaken. It's every year.
Oh, I gotta double check.
Do you have it on you?
No, I gotta go to Cisco and get it.
Okay. Yep. One thing I did want to bring up, and I just noticed that just looking at the different dates here, every occupation that you've held over the past 2 years, it's a real short time period. Like for example, Base Corp, you have 2 months there.
Oh,
Black Construction,
Base Corp,
4
I was
months.
offered a job at Black Construction,
Mm-hmm.
and then I told them, I gave them a 2 weeks notice, but I left
2 weeks notice,
before
okay.
the 2 weeks because the survey guy was like, if you want to go, just go ahead and go, but you're always welcome back here. I left in good terms over there at
I got you.
Base Corp.
And then I have here, when you were working at Black Construction, you were there for 4 months before you went to One Flight Services. And then One Flight Services 6 months before you moved on to Cisco, which is 7 months.
No, I was still working at Guam Flight Services when I was at Black Construction and Cisco.
Also, you're dual.
Yeah, Yes.
So you triple job.
double job.
Double job?
Yeah.
Double job. Okay, double job.
When I left Cisco, I was still working at Guam Flight Services as an on-call.
Was it on call? Because that was like rarely you go in, right?
Right.
Okay, so you maintain that. Okay, so that one pushes you up to.
Yeah, like
So
I,
it's about 1 year.
yeah, like I said, with
On
with
one
all,
call on call 1 year.
yeah, like I said, with all the orchestrations, the harder I work, it's like it's not good enough. It's like I get all these setups. Like I said, with the invoices and all that, like they change. That's how I got let go at Cisco.
The invoices changed. Has the invoice changing?
The-
Is it multiple times?
I started to
occurrences?
suspect that. I was suspecting. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't see this on the paper. How?
Uh-huh.
And when I go do my delivery, I'm like, how come it's here?
How many times would you say that that occurrence of I guess the invoice changing? How many times would you say that?
At Cisco, several times, and then over
Several.
there at Linden,
Mhm.
again, several times. That's when I suspect it
Those
was.
are two different companies.
It was
right?
fine. Yes, it is.
So could it be maybe?
It's like it's trying to make it look like it's me. I'm like,
But those two companies.
But
are
every
not-
time I take a picture of the invoice,
that
every
would
time
be
I
the
take
smartest thing, right?
every time I take a picture, everything's fine. Everything's fine. But
Mhm.
when I don't take a picture,
Things change.
yeah.
So those instances only. It's interesting.
Like I said, I give it to God. I don't have proof. He's watching.
Yeah, for sure,
And,
for sure.
and I'm telling you, I'm not
Mhm.
making that up. I'm not
Okay.
making that up. Just like one time over here, I was supposed to deliver cheddar cheese, and then all of a sudden I had Monterey Jack on the invoice. Wait a minute, I remember I saw shredded cheese,
Mhm.
or the other way around. But it was like, I know I read it.
No, okay. I got you. Well, like I said, human beings, we make mistakes, right? But we learn from them, and we get better, right? Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you know of the job for delivery driver.
Just deliver pizza.
Just deliver pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Our drivers, right? There are periods of high delivery and low delivery, right?
Okay.
So during the periods of low delivery, obviously during high delivery, you're out on the road, you're delivering pizzas,
All right.
right? I want to make something clear. We're very hyper focused on doing things in an efficient manner, and we tend to move with a sense of purpose within the store when we're getting our tasks done. But I want to make sure it's clear. When you're out on the road, you follow the rules of the road, right? You do not speed. You do not take any, cut any corners just to try and make up your time. Okay, the only areas where people make up for their time is from the store to the car, and from the car to the customer's front door. That's the only areas you can make up for time. But on the road, you abide by the rules of the road.
Okay.
You abide by all laws.
All right.
Any issues with that?
No.
No. So anyway, so periods of high delivery, you're typically out on the road. Low delivery, you're inside the store, right?
Okay.
So when you're inside the store and you're waiting on your next delivery, you're helping out. You're cleaning as you go. You're helping do some prep work. You're you're setting up pizza boxes, you're cleaning bags, all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a little more than just the delivery part. Because
Okay.
again, there's periods of high delivery,
Yeah.
frequently out on the road, and then there's low delivery. Right? Any issues with that?
No. How much an hour is this?
This is based at basically at the minimum wage.
Oh, minimum wage.
Yeah.
Even plus the gas.
We pay for mileage, so for every location we have a limited delivery area, and we pay $2 for every delivery.
$2 for every
Yeah.
delivery.
So what we did is we followed the IRS has it set right at 57.5 or 57.5 cents per mile, right? And because we have a limited delivery area, we averaged our deliveries, and it came up to about $2 a delivery. Because some deliveries are right across the street,
Yeah.
right, which is not even a mile, and some deliveries are like a bit further down in Tumon and back,
Okay.
right? So you get that. On top of that, you get tipped as well.
All
Now,
right.
I want to mention that all tips, they're taxed, right?
Okay.
And that would reflect on your paycheck. You'll get paid out the tips and the mileage that very night, the
Yeah.
same night, but all of that, all the tax tips will reflect on your payroll check in 2 weeks.
So we get the tips and the
Mileage.
every night.
Yes, every night you get it.
Okay.
hmm
And then it's every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks you get your regular paycheck.
Every 2 weeks. Okay.
hmm
All right. I'm gonna try this out.
Yeah, no, my delivery drivers.
Oh, I'm sorry, if I'm hired.
Yeah, my delivery drivers do fairly well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They do fairly well as far as tips, especially customers, especially if you're very efficient, right? Customers like to receive their food, hot and fresh, right?
All right.
They don't want to receive it cold, and we always try to get it to them in a timely manner,
Okay.
right? So it also depends on your customer service, right? Are you friendly? We're always friendly and really positive with our customers. If
Sincere.
sometimes your customers might not be the happiest. Just say like for whatever reason it's raining super hard and you made it to them like 15-20 minutes late, right? They're not going to be too happy. Obviously, they're not too happy. They won't leave you with any type of gratuity tip, right?
All right.
Or depending on how you respond to that, you know what I mean, it might just make things worse. No?
Huh.
I mean, if sometimes when a customer gets upset, right? We cannot. What I like to do is I like to practice leads, right? I listen. So the acronym is called leads. I listen, I empathize, I apologize, and then I deliver upon the promise. Whatever promise that Domino's has made to this customer, we want to deliver upon it.
Right.
No? Have you ever heard that acronym before?
No.
You've never heard leads?
I don't think so. Leads.
Yeah, because we're in the service industry, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Moving on.
I also just got hired at Amuro, so
At where?
Amuro.
Amuro?
I don't know if you were updated on that. Yeah, so I'm starting there tomorrow.
What's Amuro?
That's the Japanese restaurant in Tumon.
Oh, Amuro. Okay, so Amuro. Oh, is that the reason why you're only available 3 days a week?
Right.
Oh, Amuro. Okay. So during these 3 days a week, it's anytime?
Yeah, what is the schedule like? That's what I want to get into.
We operate 10 to 10.
10
And
to
depending on which store you go